autotransformer, okay? When you say autotransformer, ibig sabihin self, no? Auto means self. Ibig sabihin in one winding lang siya. Tama? Now let's proceed with this one. And by the end of the topic, the student should be able to first distinguish between the physical construction and electrical connections of a standard two-winding transformer and an autotransformer, specifically identifying the common and series windings. Second, analyze the voltage, current, and impedance through relationships in both step up and step down autotransformer configurations using fundamental circuit principles, and calculate the total apparent power rating of an autotransformer, clearly distinguishing between the power transferred by a direct electrical conduction and power transferred by electromagnetic induction. Okay? So let's go with this one. This is an autotransformer. Okay? In principle and in general construction, the autotransformer does not differ from the conventional two-winding transformer thus far considered, but it does differ from it the way in which the primary and secondary are interrelated. Alam nyo naman that what? In the conventional transformer, the primary and secondary windings are what? Completely insulated, meaning they are not connected with one another, di ba? And what? And they are only magnetically linked by a common core. However, for the auto transformer, no, the two windings, primary and secondary, are what? They are both electrically and magnetically interconnected. Why? Kasi there is only one continuous winding. When we look at this part, tingnan nyo siya. Ito yung ang auto-transformer. That's what? A Berry type transformer. Pag check nyo siya, this is what we call the Berry type. No, parang ano siya, sabi nyong strawberry, ganyan, no? Parang dakot mo lang siya. That's the Berry type transformer. Okay? So ngayon, with that said, ito pinag-usapan natin, meron siyang dalawang source from the original side, di ba? Tapos, yan yung buo. Para makakuha ka ng particular amount of voltage, yan ang gagawin mo dito sa switch. Iikutin mo yan for the rotary switch, no? Halimbawa, you want to get for example, let's say yung isang buo na yan is 230. Kunyari sa buong 230 yan lahat. Gusto mo lang makakuha ka lang ng 60 or 80 ganyan. So ito iikutin mo hanggang diyan. Kaya nandiyan yung rotary part. Nandito yung alin? Yung rotary part. Okay? If you want to adjust it more, ikot mo pa para makarating ka ng full 230 volts. That's it. Nagkaintindihan tayo doon? Okay. So let's go with this one. Ngayon, in fact, a part of single continuous winding is common to both primary and secondary. Paano mapapansin ninyo sa winding niya? Isa lang. Correct? Tapos, isa lang. Tapos, this part is the primary part. Okay po? Tapos, nag-tap lang tayo for the secondary. Kasi, pag iniikot mo yung part na yon, yung pinakita ko sa inyo, pwedeng dito lang siya banda, no? Pwedeng dito, or kung ano man yung tapping point niya. Okay? It depends on the tapping points. Nagkaintindihan tayo doon? So ngayon, madali lang naman siya i-solve kasi we are only using what? KCL and KVL for this one. Okay? Let's go with this. For number 1, it says there, a 20 kVA load is to be supplied at 500 volts. An ideal step up step up auto transformer. Ano ibig sabihin nun? Ibig sabihin, mas mababa yung voltage ng primary side. Ano daw sabi doon? Is used to connect this load to a 400 volt source. Naka-connect yung source natin to a 400 volts. Tama? This has a value of E sub P which is 400 volts. Correct? Tapos, after that, ito yung primary winding niya. No? Teka lang ha. Hindi maganda eh. Oh. Yan. Sir, lagpas ha. Siyempre, 80% lang nung winding, di ba? This is now what? Ito yung 400 volts, correct? Oh. Naka-extend para dun sa 500. Tama? Ito yon, no? Sarap ng kain nyo dyan, ha? Oh. Parang sinihan lang. Alam mo yung... Oh, ang ganda ng pinapanood namin, no? Okay. Nandito yung load na ano, 20 kVA. Okay? So, andito yung load na 20 kVA with what? The secondary voltage as 500 volts. Okay po. Ang anong hinahanap? Current, hindi common winding. Bakit ganon? Kasi ganito po yun. Magkakaroon ka kasi ng current from what? At the secondary end. Kasi hihilahin ng load yung current. Correct? And because of that, magkakaroon ka din ng ano? Primary current. Okay po? Now, tingnan nyo ito mabuti. Sa dalawang yan, no? Nasaan dyan ang mas maliit ang circuit? Smaller circuit. We have this one and we have this one, correct? The smaller circuit goes to the primary end. Therefore, the flow of the common winding current will follow kung nasaan ang mas maliit yung winding. Okay po? That's the I sub C. Yan yung hinahanap niya. Nagkaintindihan tayo doon. Okay? O sige, let's compute. To compute that, let's get first the IS. The I sub S is equal to what? 20,000 VA all over what? 500 volts. What is IS? 40 amperes. Okay lang po? Okay. So, from there, no, we can get IP. From what? From, what do you think? From the, ano yan? Transformation ratio. Correct? The transformation ratio will be what? IS over IP. I sub P is equal to I sub S, which is what? 40 amperes over A. How do we get A? It's basically the ratio between the primary voltage to secondary voltage, which is 400 volts over 500 volts. Correct? No? Okay, what will be the value of your I sub P here? Huh? 50 amperes. Okay? Now, from this node, what can you get from the relationship from there? It's I sub P plus I is equal to I sub C plus I sub S, correct? And what definitely is your I sub C? It is I sub P, which is 50 amperes minus 40 amperes. Alam ko na agad yung sagot, no? Sinusulat ko na, no? So, the answer is 10 amperes. This becomes what? I sub C. I want you to understand this, that for the auto transformer, if S is equal to 50 kVA, okay? Kung 50 kVA man siya, ano po? Mamaya pa yung 640. Oo, upo ka muna. Gusto mo. Kasi gusto mo na magpa-aircon eh, no? Maaga. Maaga nag-chismis. O sige, ngayon, it's 10 amperes. Now, when you look at that one, I want you to understand that what? The computations in an auto transformer are all magnitude only. No? Ganun talaga, sir. Why? Kasi the application for the auto transformers are only what? For, let's say, yes, it's kVA, pero are for, ano yan, purely resistive loads ang nilalagay natin dyan. Kaya wala tayong mga angle-angle. It is easier, right? Easier in comparison with the past discussions we had. Okay? So, yun. O, question so far. for that one? Wala. No? So, let's go with this. Number 2, a 20 kilovolt down to 7.87 kilovolts auto transformer has 200 ampere current in a common winding. What is the secondary line current? Okay, so this one we have what? We have this one as, what type of transformer is this? I mean, step what? Is it step up or step down? Ano? Sayang ang mani nyo dyan. No? Pangpatalino yan. Step down. Kasi that the voltage is transformed to be lower than the primary. Correct? Oo. Okay. What is the itsura of this? This one, no? 20 kilovolt yan. Down to what? 7.87. When you draw that, ganito yun what can you notice about this one? If it is step up, no, the initial terminals are the same. But if it step down, dapat the final terminal will be the same. Okay, so if it's 7.87, then the other connection will be here. Ganun. Okay? So we don't know what load is indicated there. But for some particular reason, no? Anong sabi niya? E sub P, 20 kilovolt. E sub S, 7.87 kilovolts. Okay. It has a 200 ampere current in the common winding. So we have this one. Oh, IP yan. Hindi yan ang common winding. Okay? Ito ang I sub S. Nasaan ang smaller circuit? Nandito. Correct? So therefore, the direction of your common winding is this. Ganun. Please don't get confused with that one, ha? Kasi this is the smaller one. Therefore, it will follow the direction of your current. Tama? Okay, that's it. Now, what will be your I sub C here? It is equal to 200 amperes. Right? Okay, that's it. Now, anong mangyayari dito? Ano daw sabi? The secondary line current. Okay. Based on what? If we take the node here, it will be I sub P plus I sub C is equal to what? I sub S. This is a bit different, right? Kasi the flow of your I sub P will go here. It will combine with what? With your I sub C. Tama? Ganun. And after that, you'll get what? I sub C as I sub S minus I sub P. Now, since we know that I sub P can be what? IS over A, then it goes on this one. We'll have what? I sub S times 1 minus 1 over A, correct? And then we can solve for I sub S. I sub S becomes what? I sub C over 1 minus 1 over A. Okay, that's it. Now, what is your I sub C here? It's 200 amperes all over 1 minus 1 over A. Oh, nice. Now, A. How do you get A? It's the ratio between the primary voltage over the secondary one. And getting 1 over A is directly what? The reciprocal of your A. Ito, yung reciprocal nito, which is what? 7.87 over 20. What is IS? 300? Correct. 329 and 76 amperes. That becomes your ISO test. Can you follow? Ha? Okay lang? O, sige. So, sige. You may take photo of this one.